With him being recently released by WWE, let's talk about Bray Wyatt's matches. I'm also expecting another video, and today I'm going to be ranking every Bray Wyatt SummerSlam match. Now, originally I was going to be doing Chris Jericho, but after the events that happened over the past couple of days with Bray Wyatt being released, I figured why just do a little, a little homage to him. Now, Bray Wyatt was not really the best wrestler. He was fine. He was mainly character. He was like a version of Waylon Mercy, except Wyatt can actually work and all that nonsense. Wyatt he mainly worked on character work. His first few years were really good. Then the shit with The Fiend was started off pretty good, and then Hell in a Cell 2019 happened, and it was just kind of a downfall from there. So yeah, that's my little brief summation about it. I was going to do another video about it, talking about my thoughts on Wyatt being released. Quick thoughts, it sucks, it really does, because Wyatt was something for a little bit. He won the Universal title a couple times, he won the WWE title, only held it for a couple weeks. And he was in some decent feuds, but not a lot of substance to him. So, I might as well just say screw it and rank all of his 6 SummerSlam matches. Same amount as the Olympic hero Kurt Angle. Anyways, without wasting anybody's time, let's just go right into this. Start off with number 6, his match against Kane. His first ever SummerSlam match versus Kane in the Ring of Fire match. It's an Inferno match, and it sucked. Not a good way to start out here. It was boring. It was very slow. You couldn't really tell what was happening. Like, they used the ring apron to cover the fire and then beat up Kane, which makes zero sense because the ring mat would have caught on fire and so would the apron. But that just blows continuity out the ass. Yeah, that's probably the weakest point on SummerSlam 2013, which was a pretty damn good event, if you ask me. So yeah, not a good match. Number 5, versus Braun Strowman at last year's SummerSlam. Yeah, this wasn't really interesting whatsoever. I did not care about this match. I didn't care about the feud that they were doing. I get what they were trying to go for here, but it did not work. The only good thing that came out of this thing was Roman Reigns returning, and that's about it. So yeah, it was a no-holds-barred match for the Universal title, and then Wyatt will win it, and then drop it to Reigns a week later at Payback. It was really weird and really convoluted. I just didn't care about the match. Now, the next 4 are matches that are pretty okay. They're okay in their own right. Number 4, him and Luke Harper, rest in peace Brody Lee, versus Reigns and Ambrose, 2015. Again, nothing really to write home about. It was just another match in a Reigns and Wyatt feud happening in 2015 that would have culminated at that fantastic Hell in a Cell match, I think a month later. Yes, granted, Wyatt should have won, but Reigns win because whoop-de-doo, he had to get the Hulk Hogan or John Cena treatment, whichever way works for you. And yeah, all that stuff. It was a match that was kind of there, but at the same time, it was okay. That one powerbomb spot was pretty cool. There were some okay things, but when the crowd chanting Roman is sleeping after he got super kicked over the announce table, I thought that was pretty funny. Again, I think Wyatt took the pin, and it was just whatever. Number 3, versus Finn Balor, 2017. This was in the midst of the Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt feud that was going to culminate in the Demon versus Sister Abigail. Cue the Halloween puns. Seriously, why did Finn Balor dress up like a jack-o'-lantern in that video promo? I never get it. And why was Bray Wyatt in drag? These are the questions that will never be answered. Tune in next week on Dr. Phil, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this wasn't... It was just a showcase for Balor, mainly. It was the Demon against Bray Wyatt, and then they have another match at No Mercy, which was okay. And then they were going to have a match at TLC, but Wyatt got meningitis, and he got replaced with Styles, and the Wyatt and Styles match is fantastic. And all that hoopla. Wyatt in 2017 wasn't really good. It started good, but it ended pretty shitty, so We all can't be winners here. Number 2, versus Chris Jericho, 2014. Fun. I thought the match was fun. You know, it was nothing to write home about. It was just in the midst of the Wyatt and Jericho feud that was going on in 2014. It was a brief feud as well. Because I think they have a match at Payback where Jericho won. Wyatt would get his win back. And they have a steel cage match. I think Jericho won that, but I think... Was it? I can't remember if it was Wyatt or Jericho. The only thing I remember from that match is Jericho doing a crossbody off the steel cage. You know, this is when Jericho was actually good and not doing deathmatch bullshit with Nick Gage. But I digress. Match was fine. Jericho, you know, proving that in 2014 he still had what it takes, and now he's just washed up in AEW. So yeah, match I thought was fine. But number 1, The Fiend. The debut of The Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor 2019. This is how you debut a new gimmick. Kind of like The Undertaker back in what was it, Survivor Series 1990? Yeah. This is how you debut a new gimmick. You put him up against a lovable babyface, but babyface gets in like little to no offense, and the heel just beats the shit out of him. Literally what this match was. This is when The Fiend was actually threatening and looked cool, and then he looked like the creeper off of Jeepers Creepers. I swear the comparisons are just baffling. Wyatt basically just controlled the match here. You know, doing the whole neck twist thing, and ugh, that just made my skin crawl. And the mandible claw and all that other stuff. This is how you debut something. This is how you debut a gimmick. But then Hell in a Cell 2019 happened, and then that ruined any credibility that The Fiend had, in my personal opinion. So yeah, 2019, I think it's the best Wyatt match. Not in terms of wrestling, but in terms of a story, I think it's fantastic. So yeah, that's all I have to say. A little short video here, but, you know, after Wyatt got released, which was kind of bullshit because he was coping with the loss of Brody Lee still. And yes, I know it's been almost a year since Brody's passed. Can you believe that? But when you're friends with someone for that long, coping with the loss is not really that cool. So anyways, what did you guys think of this? What's your favorite and your least favorite SummerSlam match from Bray Wyatt? Let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. You guys better join that herd. I'll talk to you guys next video. Peace out.